Oh, this meeting's being recorded. Tim's upset 'cause I made him wait.
I'm not upset, Jeff. It's just you said it would take 2 seconds and then it took 10 minutes. And also, if you got a new computer, this wouldn't happen.
I don't have the money for a new computer.
Yes, you do. You just made $6,000 this weekend.
Get out of my finances.
It's
All
not my
right.
fault I know how much you get paid to do things.
Oh, welcome to Tough Questions. I'm your host, Jeff Sheen, with his co-host, Tim McLaughlin.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're having a great day.
All right, good job, Tim. And today we're joined by guest Andrew Ginsberg.
Hey,
And
nice to be here. Hello, guys. Hi, Tim and Jeff. It sounds like I've joined a podcast where you're arguing with your accountant, but
yes, we always argue and fight. How's your computer? Is it new?
no, it's not. But I think it's gonna make it through.
All right, we'll see. Tim, what do
I
you
was-
think of that?
I think it's better than yours. You look like looks like it's getting the cameras from like one of those like Game Boy video. Remember when Game Boy did video?
Oh, what a sick reference.
Yeah. Andrew, you remember that?
Yes,
See?
but to be clear, I haven't used Zoom since 2020, so I think this whole thing will look kind of. Do you guys Zoom a lot?
Oh, do we? Yeah, all the time.
Oh, we're always Zoom. We started Zooming lately because we got lazy.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
Well, and Tim also had a studio, but he doesn't do that. He doesn't work there anymore or something.
Yeah, I work from home now and I don't go to the studio anymore.
So we
Gotcha.
lost that. So now we got to do everything over Zoom. But I'm glad that we could get you. It's easier to get people on Zoom. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
No,
it is
hey,
easy.
I'm not saying I'm anti-Zoom. I'm a Zoom guy. It's just
No,
been
no, you hate Zoom, and that's what I wrote down.
yeah.
Andrew, I'm gonna ask you a bunch of. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions. This is
Tough
tough questions.
questions.
Okay.
And then I want you to give me your best answers. Give me some serious, real answers here. And then at
You
the end, I'm
gotta
gonna
be real,
score
brother.
you. Yeah, I gotta score you out of 10. If you could blow a 5, we boot you out of here. You stink. No more,
That-
no more.
That's fine.
But over a 5, you're good to go. And then it's just based on how I feel you did.
Okay.
Let's see here. First question. I want to know. Tim's gotta know. What's your biggest weakness?
Oh, you've probably got so many.
Yeah, what's your biggest one?
Yeah, man. What's my biggest weakness? I would
Mm-hmm.
say, well, I think, on one side, it's like behaviorally, I'd say procrastination is my biggest weakness.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Like to put
All
things
right.
off for a long time. I'd rather do nothing all the time.
Doing nothing is
Oh,
sick.
Doing nothing's the best. So
like a touch of
I feel like
depression.
no guilt about, there's like this kind of like hustle culture and got to get up and grind. I really don't. If I could, I would just kind of do nothing all the time, which I do often, which is why I think procrastinating is a bit of a weakness. That said, also on the physical side of things, another weakness would be making big meals. Like if say you make like a big pot of food,
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
that would
sure.
be for like the whole family. I can't help but eat the whole thing in like one sitting, so it's hard for me to like meal prep. Yeah,
Oh,
like if there's food in my apartment, I eat it all. So that's
Ah,
yeah, yeah.
overeater.
Not necessarily
overeater.
not necessarily overeater. I just like sometimes I'll be like, I'm gonna save money, I'm gonna cook for the week, I'm gonna meal prep,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll eat the whole week's worth of meal prep just because it's here in one evening while I'm procrastinating. So
You'll eat a whole entire week of
yeah,
meals?
yeah.
Damn.
That's like what, like a whole ham?
Right. Like for example, I made chili 2 days ago, right? Like a big pot of like crock pot chili. It was a pound of
How
turkey, and I ate the whole thing that
it
night.
was a
Like,
pound of turkey?
yeah.
See, you got to do what I do, brother. That's not enough. You got to make 6 pounds. I do 6 pounds at a time.
See, here I am bragging, but
I don't eat all the 6 pounds, but you
Oh,
can eat a lot of it, and then there's still more later. And then you eat chili for every day until you start sweating, and people are like, "Why does it smell like chili in here?"
I see. I got to normalize eating at least a pound a day. So if I make six,
Yeah,
then I have 6 days straight of eating a pound of
Yes.
turkey every day. You're making a
that
lot. I hadn't thought of it like that. That
that's
makes
your problem.
that's my problem. I
Hmm.
gotta think bigger.
You
Like I'm
thought
doing
1 pound of turkey would last several days.
like I'm doing
Yeah,
But you have to do
Asian
6 pounds.
I gotta scale up.
I'm doing Asian beef and rice bowls. I made 4 pounds of beef yesterday, Asian style beef, and now I just make little rice bowls out of them.
Damn. That you're making a lot of sense, dude. Yeah, I gotta be making 10 times the amount of food I'm making.
Yes.
Right,
Stay-
and just eat that. Yeah,
Yes.
you're limiting yourself, and you're
Yeah,
thinking you're eating too much.
yeah. I'm limiting my potential.
Make a
Yeah.
lot, you won't think you're eating too much.
I gotta
And let me
think
tell
big.
you this, these beef bowls, they go off in a big way.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
What kind of beef balls?
The Asian like soy, there's like a soy hoisin sugar thing.
Oh
Fuck yeah.
wow, a true chef. Now,
Yeah.
Tim, do you procrastinate as well?
Jeff, you know that I do.
Interesting. Both of you eat large preps of meals and then procrastinate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I wonder if there's a connection there.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, yeah. Is there anything you can suggest for each other, maybe to help?
Stop doing that.
You're right.
That
You're
would be
right.
my suggestion.
I hadn't considered that. I hadn't considered that. I've been living this way for a long time. It's the only way I know the 1 pound life.
Living on the edge.
1 pound life. All
What
right,
the
let's
fuck
see.
are you doing?
I just coughed because I was laughing and I had a kind bar earlier because I eat healthy. I'm a healthy eater.
I think those are bad for you. But go
No,
on.
shut up. Kind bars are great. And I got a little nut caught in my throat.
I bet you did. I bet you did.
Time bars they're just basically a candy bar.
Yeah, but they're all nuts.
Yeah, yeah.
If I had Pine bars in this house, I would eat a whole package, like a whole big like Costco box of them. You know, I can't have them.
You got to do one. You got to do one at a time.
Possible.
A kind bar is just like this podcast. A bunch of nuts.
Yeah.
A bunch of nuts, nut in your throat. What's the
No, Jeff, no.
That's where it was.
I bet it was. I bet it was.
Andrew, what's the hardest part about dating?
Oh,
What's so friggin' hard about it?
is it the catching them?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the chase physically. No, I don't know. The hardest part about dating, I think it's well, it's hard for guys like us, right? Because no, sorry, just me.
I was gonna say I'm totally fine.
Jeff's married. I've been with my same beautiful girlfriend for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Are you a
okay.
single man?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, take me there then.
the problem is that, well, because we're always doing things at night, you know, where I'm a stand-up comedian sort of, so I'm always out at night, and that's, you know, you're not going to meet somebody having like brunch or going out at like 11:30 on a Sunday night. You know, it's just scheduling, I think, is the hardest.
Scheduling is the hardest part.
It is when you're like a nocturnal person, right? I mean, most people don't live that way. You'd have to date somebody who, I don't know, drives a garbage truck or something. I don't know.
Why don't you date a stripper?
See, yeah, that's a good idea.
They're pretty hot normally, and they work at night.
I don't have the money.
Yeah, you got to find somebody who's busy at night.
They're strippers. They get money from other dudes. They don't need to get money from you.
Can't. It'd be hard to meet one outside of a stripper context. You know,
I
where
meet
do you
them all the time.
Where?
Where?
I stand
strip
outside
club.
of pumps and try to get their autographs. Jeff and I,
you could do like day dates, like a coffee.
yeah,
Yeah, I know. You could. I'm saying, but I think that it's hard to. You can't build momentum with coffee.
Oh,
Like it's not gonna. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll see you in 2 weeks for let's have eggs Benedict next time.
I think you have a
You need to get
defeatist.
sauce.
You have a defeatist mindset.
Whoa, Tim, help him out here.
Listen, these bitches out here are horny. They're looking to bang in the daytime.
This is coming from a guy who eats 10 beef meatballs a day.
Listen, don't worry about what I do.
Yeah, Tim's eating 6 pounds of turkey a week.
Yeah.
He knows how.
I'm eating 6 pounds of turkey a week. I know these girls are horny. I gotta
Dude,
figure it out.
I could show up to brunch smelling like yesterday's chili, and I bet I could get the job done.
So you need the nighttime. You're just not available.
I'm unavailable during the night.
All right. What about you could take nights off every
Yeah,
once
why
and
don't you
go
just
on
take a
dates.
night off?
No, I don't take time off. I don't take nights off.
No nights off.
No nights off, baby.
Dang. You do have that hustle mindset.
Yeah, he's
then.
on that grind set, bro.
Yeah, you said you don't have a grind set.
Yeah, sometimes I take Sunday, Monday off, but generally not. You know what I mean?
No nights off. He grinds.
That's why I need all that turkey, man.
Andrew, did you ever hear about how Jeff and I got kicked out of Pumps for not having any money?
No, but that sounds about right.
We were at the
Yeah.
strip club and this girl goes, "So are you gonna tip me?" And Jeff and I were like, "We're out of money." And then all the strippers started singing, "If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home." And they
Really?
kicked us out.
Yeah.
And then
You
Wow.
weren't allowed to hang out with no money.
yeah, you can't just get free looks, I guess.
That's
And
what
then
I'm saying. That's why it's hard to meet a stripper.
I was trying to treat it like freaking Starbucks. I was trying to work on my screenplay on my laptop.
Yeah.
And this woman was like, "You got to get out of here." And then when
No.
You can't use the bathroom unless you buy something, man.
Yeah.
No one's gonna give you the code.
Well, we had a friend giving us money,
Oh, okay.
and then he ran off and got like a lap dance or something.
yeah,
And then we ran out of our play money.
the Wad father wasn't there with our Wad.
Yeah,
And-
the wad, yeah. He was giving us play money.
Jeez.
And then Jeff and I got outside and after we had gotten kicked out, of course, and Jeff goes, "Strippers are just so rude."
Yeah, they're super, yeah. They just want your money.
It's all about
Um,
money with them. I know.
yeah, it's all about freaking money. So you are single. Have you ever been in love?
Sure.
And how did it come about and how did it end?
Give us the whole timeline on your love.
Give us the whole love story.
I don't really have that kind of. I mean, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if how would you define love? I've never felt.
Well, you said you've been in it.
Sure. I mean, everybody has, right?
Okay. So how did it come about?
I don't know, when you're like in your 20s or whatever, you in your early 20s, you think you love people or whatever, and then you're like, oh, this person hates me and I hate them. I don't know.
Interesting.
How do you score that?
Interesting.
What brought about the hate?
Yeah, I'm feeling walls being put up.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Like
nothing
our new president, he's building a wall.
Yeah, building a wall on your heart. What's going on? Why did it end in hate?
I don't know, dude. I mean, all that shit, it just interrupts my meal prep for the week. I don't have time. I don't have time for this shit. There's no time for love. It's very time consuming. You have to think about it all the time. You have to write poems. You have to,
Don't have to write poems.
You have to. Yeah. I'm talking about love, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
who's got time? I got to meal prep. I got to be out every night. I got to grind. I don't have time for this. So yeah, sir. Sometimes I feel like I felt the temporary relief associated with thinking you're in love, but then you realize that they're gonna get in between you and your turkey and your stand-up comedy, and then it ends. That's where the hate comes from, the resentment.
Interesting. What happened here?
Jesus
Let's open this
Christ.
wound, Andrew.
That's it. That's all I got for you guys on that.
That's all you want to give us?
That's all I have. Yeah, I haven't been.
Oh.
I haven't been. I would say I haven't been, in like a devastating situation where it's like, oh, I was like engaged or something. That's never happened.
Okay. But you had a long relationship.
When I was in high school, that's what I mean. Like it was I dated the same girl from when I was like 14 to when I was 20, and then we
Well,
Jesus.
that's a strong 6 years.
wrong 6.
That's a good 6.
Yeah,
So puppy love to start.
right. Too real towards the end, cutting
Too
the turkey
real.
time.
Had to put it down.
Had to put it down.
Oh, I see what this
Had to put the
is.
puppy down at age 42.
Yeah. All right. And then after 6 years, you're like, I'm doing my life. You were holding me back.
Oh, wow.
How's she
Right.
now? How's she doing now?
I think she's a bodybuilder and married to a cop. I'm not totally sure.
Whoa!
That's cool.
Good for her.
Oh yeah, dude. That's exactly. I could get on her diet.
Yeah.
Was she smart?
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Bodybuilder married to a cop. Somebody won.
I
All
know.
right.
There's a cop out there for all of us.
Yeah, you'll find your cop. Let's see. What what do I want to ask you next here? Give me a time. Just tell me, can you tell me about a time you stood up for yourself?
Yeah, I
Oh, a
can.
cat. Oh, I love a cat.
Hey.
Kitty cat.
Oh,
Gotta love a cat.
what's the cat's name?
Plum? It's not my cat.
Oh,
Yeah, she's not my cat. I mean, it's a good name. I'm not hating on the name, but I'm watching her for a friend.
Oh, Plum the cat.
On the cat, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Um, Time out. What was the question?
Can you give me a time you stood up for yourself?
Sure. I used to work for this book publisher a long time ago.
Oh.
Like I worked in tech when I was like in my early 20s. I worked for a textbook publisher, right?
Oh.
Yeah, because I had majored in English.
Always on a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Zipping around a damn library.
not like that. But at the time they were trying to switch to like ebooks. Like they were trying to get rid of print books, you know.
Oh yeah.
This was like 2011. And they took us to this big conference on textbooks. And
Well,
they had all these
Boring.
they had all these colleges on like these leaders of all these colleges on stage, and they were saying, "What are you gonna do to us to get the cost of college down?" And then I stood up and during the Q&A in front of like all these like thousands of people, I was like, "You're the reason why college is expensive. College is running themselves like corporations, and textbooks are 10%
whoa,
of
you
the
Bernie Sanders the man.
Bernie Sanders them." And I universally regarded at that company as the biggest psycho in the company. Everybody came up to me and said, "You're gonna get fired. I can't believe you did that."
Did you get fired?
I didn't, but I was pretty disliked for the rest of the time that I worked there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa. Told off big text.
Hold off big text.
Wow.
Yes,
I
I
Bernie
love
Sanders.
that.
I Bernie Sanders. I'm proud of that moment, but I would say that was one time. I stood up for
Yeah,
You
yeah,
think our
yes.
little pieces of paper do more than you do?
yeah. I stood up for the little working class six-figure people that do everything they can every day to help people learn better.
I love it.
Thank you, man.
Because those textbooks, they are pricey.
They're
They are, but we
expensive.
were trying to switch to ebooks, which are way cheaper. And this was 2011. A lot has changed. I don't even know what's going on there now. I'm sure you can get educated on YouTube now.
Yeah, I wonder, are they still buying the big books? Do you still need to get the books? It's got to be ebooks by now.
Oh, the
Gonna be ebooks
bookstores.
or stolen books or borrow. I mean, you don't need, you know what I mean? Because the model used to be like a textbook company would put out a new edition of the book every 3 years. So then like the used books were useless. You couldn't buy like an old book because all the chemistry was out of date or whatever.
Right,
But
right, right.
but now it's like who gives a shit? Like it's like, with modern if you're gonna go, you could find out anything on YouTube. Like you don't need to buy a giant book.
I'm reading
Yeah,
these
yeah.
books. I'm like, E doesn't equal MC squared
Not
anymore.
anymore.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, they change every year. E equals something else, Tim.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Water isn't
I think that one's been pretty consistent, but who knows?
No,
water is H3O.
Tim, shut up and show me more leg. Um, all right, look at that. Look at that creamy leg.
Oh yeah.
Um, what about this? This is just a fun one. What animal would you want to like die and come back as?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a
Everyone who listens knows my answer, but go ahead.
What's
uh,
yours?
Tiger, of course.
Oh, I wouldn't know that.
why do you want to come back as a tiger?
They're awesome.
That is a pretty good point.
Is that it?
Yes, they fucking are awesome.
Yeah. I
I
could come
guess
back as a tiger and they put you in
I
a zoo.
I guess I'd probably want to come back as a person so that I could live another person life. But
No, no, no person. It's got to be animal.
all right.
Damn. Damn. I think I mean, I know this is pretty cliche, but I think I'd come back as Plum the cat or a cat in general.
You do a cat.
Yeah.
Just like a
I,
house cat.
a house cat's got a great they get to do what I love to they procrastinate all day long. They eat 6 pounds of turkey for the most part. It's
Yeah, they
dry.
do just eat meat. Yeah, they just eat
Just eat
meat and
meat, they
sleep.
lay around. And I don't know, I feel like a cat got a pretty good life.
I mean,
No?
Full of joy.
if you came back as our cat, you'd have the greatest life you've ever been able to lead.
Yeah, besides indoor cats have the best life that you can lead, even in third world countries or whatever. It's if you're an indoor cat, you got everything you need.
Our cat
Over dogs?
Yeah, dogs. I don't know. Would you want to be a dog?
You get to go outside at least.
Yeah, but you need somebody to take you to shit, and you need, and you're so needy constantly.
Yeah.
our cat got to go outside and kill rats.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You let your cat go outside and kill rats.
Well, yeah, if I was given permission to go outside and kill some things every now and then, I think that would be an added benefit to being a cat.
All right, so you want to be a house cat. Tim wants to be a tiger. I obviously want to be a dolphin.
I thought you were gonna say
Oh.
weasel.
Yeah, right. No,
Weasel ass bitch.
I want to be a dolphin.
What's the appeal of being a dolphin? Because you communicate and stuff.
They're the only other animals that get orgasms for pleasure.
Nice. Makes sense. That's why they have those holes.
I'll be out there in the ocean just feeling good.
Jeff's
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
how he's the pinhead of dolphins.
Yeah, I'm swimming around just, jamming blowfish into my blowhole.
The freaking surfo bite.
That's
That's how
right.
that's definitely
Smoking cigs underwater.
Yeah, dude.
you gotta we should take you to an aquarium one day. I'm not sure that's how underwater works, but
Butt fucking killer whales.
Yeah, man. Dolphins are they're the perverts of the sea.
that's
It's
what they
true.
say. Yeah.
Mhm.
For the pervert of the pervert.
And as a dolphin, there's no laws.
Yeah, there's no laws. They
So
can do whatever they
They
want.
can do whatever
closer.
they
Come
want.
on.
Yeah.
It's
Anything they want.
It's 2024. Swim a little closer to that dolphin.
I think wasn't there like a video of a dolphin like having sex with a dead fish?
Oh yeah, sure, probably.
They're crazy down there.
Dolphins.
It must have been a while for that dolphin and a little depressed. Climate change has effects. You see?
Yeah.
People think that climate change isn't happening, and then what do you see? You see a dolphin fucking a dead fish because
Yeah, they're a bunch of freaking necrophiles down there.
Dolphins' motto is "It's always international waters for us."
Just a whole bunch of nasty perverts down
the whole
there.
ocean is one big '90s Club Med.
Yeah, dude, it's
baby.
gross. So enjoy your house cat. I'm gonna be with the dolphins.
You guys are making a lot of sense.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
jump in the damn ocean and kill your ass, tiger style, baby.
Yeah, right. Good luck finding me. I'm in the deep end, smothered in leather.
Tigers can't swim, can they?
They can swim.
Not to the deep end, but the sex parties are.
No, they can't swim to the deep end, but they can swim.
Welcome to the deep end.
What's your five? Well, what's your five communication modes?
Wow.
Like ranked email, call.
Ranking? You
text.
want me to rank them?
Yeah. Where do you go first?
Yeah. Okay. Number one, I'm a big text guy.
Yeah, I had a feeling that would be one.
That's always number one, I think. I think that's universally number one.
Well,
no, texting's on its way down. Gen Z likes to FaceTime.
Oh.
I don't do that. FaceTime would be not even on the list.
Yeah.
Don't FaceTime me.
Wait, are old black women on the bus Gen Z?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Yep, you got it. That's that demo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, young whites always take from older black people and Gen Z.
It's true.
See? This is rock and roll.
They're Elvis Presleying them.
All right, go on. You got text?
Let's all go to the deep end. Yeah, I have texting. I don't like I'm not a big fan of like these days into like I'm living my life and I'm doing my day and then I get like faced like me now, look at me now, talk to me now. I'm like, just text me and say I'd like to chat with you, and then we could talk about calls. You know what I mean?
Sure,
So that's
sure.
I like the preemptive text. I'm down to talk on the phone, but I like a time, 2:00. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you had messaged me and said 20 minutes before we started this podcast and said, "Hey, do you want to jump on a Zoom with me?" I would have said no, because I'm already doing my life.
Couldn't prepare.
Right.
Yeah, I like to know what's going on. So
you're just laying around all day.
Yeah, busy. Leave me alone, all right? I got turkey to cook.
He's preparing himself for the night.
Yeah, I'm preparing myself for my big night. I'm not no. I got to stand around, around comedy. And secondly, I like emails. I like it when people email me.
Email, more appointment setting.
And yes. I like a written, kind of back and forth, and it has a natural. Like it's like I don't feel this pressure. I'd say an issue with texting, as much as I like it, is if someone texts me, I feel this immediate pressure to respond. That's why I have read receipts on, because if I say like if you text me and I don't respond, but you see I didn't read it, the implication is I didn't read it. That's why I didn't respond. If I read it, then I'm like I just don't feel like communicating with you. Now with email, I can just not write back. I can write back whenever I feel like it. Yeah, which I like that the most.
And also, having read receipts on is psychotic.
I've been doing it for years. I love it. Because that way, if everybody knows that text me frequently that I have read receipts on. So if I don't text you back, I haven't read your message. That's the reason why. I just didn't read it. But I it helps me prioritize.
All right. So we got text, email. What's the next three?
text, email. I mean, those are the only two I'd say I primarily use. Then we're just getting into funsies. Three. I love getting a letter, sending a letter.
Okay.
I don't do it that often, but I don't hate it.
It's getting slowly further and further in time
Yes.
for your response rate.
Next is going to be a telegram. Andrew,
Yeah.
stop.
Morse
Yeah.
code would be my fourth.
Yeah, a pigeon.
Yeah.
No,
Can with a
quite frankly,
string.
I don't know more than 5 communication methods. So I guess the other two would have to be FaceTime or, but I wouldn't use, I'm more of like I'm old school, man. I'm from the night. I would use like Skype,
Oh, Skype.
but this is kind of like Skype, like whatever you call this
Okay.
virtual meeting.
And then call, is call even in the 5?
Calls in the 5. Call. So it's text. Let's say text, email, call. Call will be third. And by the way, text and call are interchangeable. Like you can text the call so that in that way it's also number one. You know,
All right. So text, email, call, letter, FaceTime.
that's it, baby.
All right, there we go. That's good.
I got
That's
mine,
it.
Jeff.
Yeah, what's yours, Tim?
Text,
Uh-huh.
talking face to face,
Oh, okay.
in-person communication,
Oh, straight up in person.
group chat.
Group chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know those were options. Wait, text and group chat are the same.
Voice memo.
I
Oh,
hate
a voice memo.
I hate voice memo.
Yeah, I
Fuck
like voice
that.
memo. Yeah.
Dude, when people send me voice
All
memo,
on the phone.
I immediately respond with paragraphs of text just to show how much I hated the voice memo. Like, oh, you're gonna send me verbal communication? I'm gonna go overboard with my written communication now.
Yeah.
Sounds spiteful and rude.
Well, when you're brewing and stewing all day for 6 hours, you know, you get kind of crazy.
Yeah, Tim, that's wild on voice memo.
I like it.
I think it's I'd hate having to listen to somebody talk.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a step removed from calling, but I'm still listening to a call.
You know what? You're right.
What?
I don't like it.
No, it's fine. You can keep your
Phone
voice
call,
memo.
then email.
All right, fine. Let's see. What was the best moment of your high school years?
Best moment of my high school years.
Give me the best, give me a rock and roll moment.
Yeah.
I have this one actually. I know this one. So, so we had this. I was a bad student in high school.
No.
I always failed math for the year. So just to give you some context, like I really hated math. I was good at other subjects. So I was like an A student, but then would fail math every year, and then I'd have to go to summer school.
Oh.
And through that relationship in summer school, I got to meet all the bad kids, like all the kids that were gonna like go to jail or die, and they became like my friends. I went to a big school, so it was hard to meet. There was 1,100 kids in my graduating class alone, so there was like thousands. Wow. Kids. Yeah. So, okay, so I was friends with all the delinquents, and during senior year, they had this big assembly where they were giving out awards to all the genius kids that were going to go to like all the Ivy League schools, and they were like, you know, the all the successful kids, like they had this big like multi-thousand student meeting, and I this kid who was like one of the biggest like crackhead drug addicts in school who would never win one of these awards, I tapped him on the shoulder and I was like, dude, they called your name, you got to get up there. And he's like, what? And I was like, they called your name, you're getting an award. And this kid walked on stage in the middle of this thing. And then he realized when he got on stage that it was a joke, and he just looked at the crowd. He went like this, just put his arms up, and like everybody was applauding and going crazy. And we all got everybody sitting with me, him. We all got suspended, and we all not only we were told we weren't going to be allowed to graduate unless we took etiquette classes. So we had to take these like 1940s style etiquette trainings on Saturday mornings for 6 weeks, where they would teach us manners and stuff.
A manners class.
Yeah. It's called cotillion. I did it.
What is it?
It's called cotillion. It's like manners and learning like place settings and stuff like that.
That sucks. All right. You had to take a manners class? That's funny.
Manners class, but it was really fun. It was when he actually walked on stage, I think that was one of the happiest moments of my whole life.
Wow.
Yeah. Just you tricked a crackhead.
Yeah. My man saw a guy with a deficiency and he goes, here's my moment.
Yeah. Look at this guy
But he loved it
struggling.
too. It was his moment of fame too. Like we all had it.
He
We all
didn't
shared
know.
that
He didn't
together.
know if he loved it or not. He just heard people clapping and he thought he did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And looking at it that way. Anyway, rest in peace. He was a great guy. So
He's dead?
no. He's alive.
Is he dead?
No. He's alive. I'm kidding.
He died from pure pleasure of that moment.
Yeah. He's been chasing that moment for the rest of his life.
He chased
OD.
it forever. He was going on
Man.
stage. And he was going to many different big events and walking on stage, hoping to chase the fucking
Yeah,
feeling.
trying to get it again. Got shot by security.
Yeah, tragically, he got shot by security at the DNC.
Yeah, he's gone now. He had no idea he had a problem.
Man, I think high school is one of the times that I realized that people are like losers. And because like I ran for class president, for my senior class.
Oh, yeah.
And this dude, I didn't get any votes. And also they took my name off the ballot because the teacher said I wasn't allowed to run because I was doing it as a joke.
Oh no.
But this girl goes, "Why would I vote for you? Senior class president is a really big job and it's really important. No one's going to vote for you." I was like, there's literally nothing important about what the senior class president does at all.
Yeah. Is
And
that your story?
That's it. Yes. It's made me realize that people are losers.
Tim, that story sucks.
Hey, listen, I didn't say it was a good story. In fact, I didn't even say it was a story. I said it was a realization.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Thank you, Tim.
Anyways.
Andrew, what do you hope to? Hey, where'd you go? No, Tim,
Well,
don't come back.
He's gone, dude.
He's mad. Andrew, what do you hope to achieve before 40?
Well, that's not too far from now.
Yeah, it's
So
around the corner.
Kill Tony redemption.
No.
Hashtag redemption.
Yeah, before 40, I hope that Tony Hinchcliffe says that I did a killer minute. If I really then I'd be totally at peace. If I could just make that guy laugh, I would just be so happy. All I ever wanted was the only reason I even do comedy is to make people in Austin laugh, and I just hope I can do it. Yeah.
You finally die. You just go, I did it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He says
Tony
he says a
Hinchcliffe
slur and dies.
Joke. Yeah. I did it. I'm a good comedian now. Yeah, I guess Tony, I'd say Tony Hinchcliffe redemption. And I'm hoping that I don't know, man. I guess that's really it. Then I'll die peacefully,
You don't have any big wants before 40?
Wait, how many years do you got
left?
Yeah, 440.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You got 4 years.
Yeah,
that's a whole term right there.
Yeah, no, it's a good amount of time. That's what I mean. So I don't know. I mean,
you got a freaking Donald J in you.
Yeah, you got 4 years.
I feel like if you
what do you want?
I don't know, because like all the things that people say they want to do by the time they're 40, I feel like I've done.
All right, so you can.
I jumped out of an airplane. Travel.
So you can pick something else then. What do you got?
Yeah.
Maybe I should just call it at 40, dude. I don't know. I did everything there is to do.
No. What do you got? Come on, you got 4 years. What do you want to check off?
Well, I'm hoping that either my comedy career goes somewhere or I quit and do something else by the time I'm 40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, what should we put here? A career decision.
Yes.
Yeah, movement.
Career movement. There we go.
Movement in my life.
Movement. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's really it though. I don't have any other like real goals, dude. I still feel like I'm 19. That's the problem with our generation. Is like I don't feel like a 36. There's no adults anymore. Like I'm not like like kids need to like I'm still the same as I was when I was like 18. So what does it matter if I'm 40?
You should have a child.
I'm good. I don't want to have a child.
Have a kid.
If you have a kid, it'll change the way you think about yourself and your responsibilities.
Whoa,
I don't
Tim,
want to
tell us more.
Jeff, you have kids, right?
No.
Yeah, Jeff has kids.
I don't have kids. What are
Teddy,
you
no.
talking about?
Oh, he has kids.
No, I do not. You wish I did.
I had a young hungry girl come to my house being like, "Are you a co-host with my father, Jeff Sheen? He
You better
left
not
me
have let
on
her in.
That's
he
funny
left me
because she
on
came
the
to my house too. That's why I thought he had kids.
yeah."
Don't you give her anything.
She said he left me on the doorstep of a fire department years ago. I kicked her in the face and shoved her down the stoop, Jeff. Don't worry.
Good, good. Don't you give her nothing.
I said, I don't know that bitch, and I kicked her in the dome.
This is part of my life lessons. I dropped her off and I said, life is hard.
Life is hard.
Grow
Now,
from this.
now pull yourself up from your bootstraps.
Yeah, grow. Come back to me when you're ready.
You ass.
Yeah, that makes sense, dude.
How would you end the war in Ukraine?
uh,
What's your plan?
I mean, how would I end? Me personally?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what would you do? Tim, what would you do? Give him some time to think.
What would I do to end the
Yeah.
war in Ukraine?
Yeah.
Well, I guess to do it, I would probably try to get over there and I try to heal the world with laughter.
You're also like in charge. You can do stuff with the government. Like you're president in this situation.
Oh, I'm the president?
Yeah.
I'd blow up Russia.
Really?
Blow them to freaking smithereens.
Holy smokes. You're just blowing Russia to
There.
smithereens.
Blow
Huh?
them to smithereens, take all their oil, bring gas prices down here in America.
Dang.
Now this I
And
can
then,
get
and then I'd invade Ukraine myself.
Oh, Tim. You got my vote.
the old bait and switch.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I like that.
I would do a different bait and switch. I would say, hey, I'd offer up a maybe more appealing country. Say, why don't you take Poland? You know,
Oh.
or how about France? I'd give them something else, and then I'd say, okay, I saved the Ukraine, but we lost France.
Oh,
Yeah, but you
okay.
can't have a Russian power and centralized in Europe.
Why not?
It just would fuck everything up.
Listen, I'm not interested in all the.
Do you think, Jeff, do you think if Russia took over France, that the European Union would be stable?
I'm not interested in that kind of repercussions. You're just asking what I would do. This is what I would do.
Wait. No, I think he's giving Ukraine France.
No, I'm giving Russia France.
Oh, you're giving Russia France.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Oh, you can't.
What's Ukraine going to do with France?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But Ukraine gets to say that you're just giving France to Russia.
It's like
It's insane.
all right. Well, look. Zooming out more widely, we pretend to give France to Russia, so they're placated in their thirst for blood, and Ukraine thinks it's easy and they're good, and then we France and Ukraine both attack Russia in partnership with Tim and the bombs, and then it's done.
You think Russia is your little cousin that's playing video games next to you with a controller unplugged?
Yeah, that's what I think.
All right. Let's see.
We're coming a lot of ground here.
Jeff, is there a right answer to that?
No. I mean, there's what I would probably try to do.
What is that?
Just try to establish a ceasefire.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You
Through
know,
laughter, of course.
freeze the lines. Just freeze the lines where they're at. Let's do a ceasefire.
No, you're making sense.
Give them time to build up. I'm curious what's going to happen now. Don't get me started. I'm deep in my Ukraine bag. You know that.
With Donald J in charge?
Yeah. I'm going to be watching a lot of Ukraine YouTube videos in the next few weeks. I'm very curious.
I think Russia will probably just take Ukraine, and
I mean, Europe's got to step up. I think Poland's going to get involved.
That's what I'm saying. So,
I'm rooting for the Poles to step in.
Me too. I offered them up as sacrifices a few minutes ago. I didn't mean that. I take it
how
back.
dare you? I'm not Polish at all, but I'm still offended.
Please.
I mean, if you go by Jeff's bisexuality, he's a little Polish.
Yeah, I'm a little Polish. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, sucking on a dick or whatever.
Yeah, pole. All right,
I was thinking like two poles, like bipolar.
Oh, that also.
Yeah, that also works.
I was thinking of him getting fucked in the ass.
Jesus Christ, Tim.
Oh my God.
If you could write a note to 12-year-old self, what would be the gist? Just give me the gist. You're writing a note to 12-year-old you. What do you say?
I say, listen, I think right now you think that everything's going to play out like the TV show Friends, but it's going to be different than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You thought at 12, you thought life would be Friends?
Yeah, I think I thought I'd just kind of like, or I mean, I guess my life is closer to Seinfeld than Friends, except without the success, you know,
Uh,
because I just kind of hang out with my friends and eat at diners and just talk about what's going on. But I think when I was younger, I thought I'd be like, yeah, like some wealthy person in a major metropolitan city, and all my friends come and hang out all the time, and we have our little dramas and sleep with each other. That's just not how it played out.
oh,
Yeah.
you're
It's
not
more
wealthy and just sleeping with a bunch of people?
it's more like Seinfeld, where I'm just kind of like, what's happening? You know what I mean? I have a couple demented friends that I meet at the coffee shop.
It's a
And
life about nothing.
Yeah,
So, you
except
just
Seinfeld seemed to be in the show. I think he was playing a pretty successful comedian.
so you just give 12-year-old you a little reality check.
It's just like it's not
Listen
gonna
up,
be
dork face.
yeah, yeah.
Life ain't Friends.
Yeah, you're not Chandler, okay? But
This
life's
is
not
you in the future.
yeah. It didn't play out like that. So turn it off. It's not gonna be like Friends. It's gonna be hard, kid.
Yeah, you're gonna have a real hard
You're
life.
gonna have a tough life, kid. A lot of bad things are gonna happen, all right?
This 12-year-old you.
Stop smiling, you piece of
Oh,
shit.
no.
Study math next. Don't do it. Don't bait that kid at the rally.
All right. What celeb would you like to marry?
Mm,
Celeb.
Celeb.
Could be anybody. Could be uh Demi Moore. Could be Tim, what
Ah,
other celebs are there?
Oh, Demi Moore. Demi Moore's daughter, of course.
oh, I know. I would marry the girl who played Adriana in The Sopranos. What's her name?
Jamie Lynn's. Oh no, not Jamie Lindsay Lear. What's her name?
Jaya
She
Di
was just in
Matteo.
the she was just in a Come Town sketch.
Rhea Di Matteo.
Drea Di Matteo. That's right.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, she's a celeb, huh? That counts as celeb, Tim.
that counts as a celeb. She's huge.
All right, that counts,
She
I
was Adriana
suppose.
in The Sopranos, and she was also in Sons of Anarchy. Not that anybody cares, but
Oh no, you're this. This is actually a big Sons of Anarchy podcast.
Yeah, we're big into Sons of
dude,
Anarchy.
if this podcast was just talking about Sons of Anarchy, I'd be such a great guest.
Yeah, we
I would
can't
fucking
get
crush it.
enough.
Yeah, we'd be lighting it up.
Yeah, welcome to the Vroom Vroom Zone.
Yeah, let's talk about Jackson season 3 when his son went missing.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
God, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I said to
Go to Ireland to
myself,
find
this
him.
is the Lindbergh baby all over again. I said,
Oh no. Tim, what are you doing? Are you texting?
I was looking up the actors and actresses in Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, put your phone down. You're
I
getting
wanted to,
distracted.
I wanted to look like I knew what I was talking about, even though I've never seen the show.
It's got Hellboy is in it,
Yeah. He was great. Clay. He
and
played Clay.
that blonde guy.
Yep. He
Kathy
was
Siegel,
Is that it? He was an alien. He's in an Alien
or
Predator movie, I think.
Katie Siegel, the mom from Married with Children.
yeah, she was in it.
Oh yeah, Peggy.
Yeah,
She played the old lady.
Oh,
Ron Perlman,
Ron Perlman. That's
Yeah,
right. Hellboy.
he was also Hellboy. Yep. That's
Charlie
probably
Hunnam.
his main claim to fame was being Hellboy.
Mm-hmm. All right, Tim, put your phone away. I can see you're getting distracted. And
Theo
I know how your
Rossi.
ADD works.
Yeah, it distracts me from stuff. That's
Yeah,
how
you've
all ADD works.
you've crippling ADD. Scale of 1 to 10. How important is money to you?
Oh wow, Jeff, be very careful with this question.
What? Oh.
I don't know. I would say 5.
Five,
Wow.
right in the middle, huh?
I need it to survive, but I'm not one of these people. Like, I'm not interested in having I don't need to have like a huge amount of money. I don't care about like owning anything or having like anything. So I just want to live in my tiny apartment and just go hang out and eat turkey. So it's all
Just a nice 5. Wow, you
Yeah.
are like a house cat.
Yeah, he is.
yeah. I'm chill. I'm not like I'm not one of these guys. Like I gotta grow the stat. I don't care. I just want to survive.
What about you,
Um,
Jeff?
Me? What do you
Yeah.
think it is?
10.
That's right, it is, baby. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Hey, greed is good.
Yeah, I love greed. Give me all the money you can get.
Mhm.
Sure.
Turn the homeless into food, I say.
Hey,
Jeff's
no,
gonna be in Wall Street 3. Money never sleeps with women.
Oh, yeah, you son of a gun.
got him.
I'm on today.
You really are. You've been cooking. You've been hitting me below the belt all day.
Yeah, you
And I've
wish.
been liking it.
Much like a friend of ours, the
Ooh.
beanbag pusher, of course.
Oh yeah, Tom the
Holy
beat.
crap.
Jeff got
Yeah,
essayed by Tom Takar.
yeah, Tom the car.
Oh,
He
top the car.
yeah, he drunkenly went to smack me in the nuts, high school style,
Yeah.
you know. And then I think he realized we're almost 40.
Uh-huh.
And then he hesitated in the middle of the smack and then
Mhm.
just kind of placed the back of his hand against my beanbag.
It was disgusting.
I wept.
That's upsetting, dude.
I know.
I wept.
I,
So
Jeff Jeff has not been able to go back to the Comedy Cellar since, and it's
yeah.
not because he's not getting booked there.
Yeah. It's because I can't be there again.
they can't look at you anymore, I
I
imagine.
know. I haven't slept in days.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I keep tossing and turning and say, "No, Tom, not the back of your hand again." As he pushed into my beanbag.
Chelsea put Tom's photo on a dartboard, and she's been throwing darts at it.
Yeah, she's been hitting the gym too, getting big arms.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's
Marry a
ready to
cop.
defend me. How's your relationship with your mother, and what would you change?
Yeah, it's all right. It's fun. I'd say my relationship with my mother is good in my older age.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Because my mom's a big crazy Italian lady.
hey,
So she's always yelling and angry.
oh
Oh yeah.
no,
But as she's gotten older, I've found her like when you're a kid and your mom is like a crazy scary person, you're like scared of her. But then when you become an adult, I like kind of find her funny now. Like when I talk to her on the phone, I crack up. Everything she says, I find funny because it's not threatening to me.
Right.
yes, Italians in their loudness are funny,
Yeah, it's funny.
but to
Like,
kids, I could see them being very scary.
when you're young, it's scary because you're like, all right, this person's losing their mind because they just spilled water on the coffee table, and she's.
Mhm.
But like now, when now that I'm older, I'm like, wow, this person's losing her mind because you just spilled water on the coffee table. It's funnier now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what would you change? No fear as a child, maybe?
Oh wow,
yeah.
you should have worn those shirts.
What? No fear as a child?
No, the shirts just say no fear, remember?
Oh, yeah. If I could change one thing, I wish I would have worn more no fear shirts
Around your mother?
around my mother, so she would have known I had no fear.
Oh, okay. All right, that
Dude,
sounds
when I
good.
yell at this kid, he's got no fear. It says so on his shirt.
I had a no fear poster in my room.
Damn.
You better believe it.
Definitely have one
Wow.
on like my tech deck or something. I think.
That's right.
Jeff,
Um,
how did that no fear poster work since you slept with your parents till you were 13?
well, I needed the poster to try to help me. I needed more than a poster, I guess.
Yeah, two
that-
parents in one bed with their son.
yeah, two parents, one bed.
Oh dear Lord.
Like,
Have you ever been betrayed?
I ever been betrayed? Yeah, I was betrayed by Tony Hinchcliffe when he.
Oh no, Tony, he betrayed you.
Oh, when he let you bomb on his show, you got
Yeah,
betrayed?
I was betrayed.
He betrayed you. He told you before.
He betrayed me by making me do more bits after I bombed the minute. That was that.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, that is some betrayal. He said, "Do some more. We'll get you out of this," and then he just
Yeah.
said no. He just threw you right under the bus.
Right.
Damn.
What a son of a bee.
Sure is.
All right. Tony betrayal, Henchcliffe.
Yeah.
And then final question, last one.
Whoa, we've done it.
Hell yeah, dude.
What stand-ups got you into comedy?
Who are your guys?
Dude, honestly, who are your guys? Honestly, this might sound corny to you guys. I don't know, but when I was a kid, I was just obsessed with Jim Carrey and his stand-up.
Jim Carrey. Oh, I
You're
like
obsessed
that.
with Jim Carrey's stand-up.
I used to watch. I really mean this. I used to watch In Living Color like religiously, and
Yeah, it's a funny show.
funny show when he was on it. And then I remember as a kid, yeah, I would like watch those early stand-ups where he's talking about being Canadian and doing all the impressions and it's a cold winter in Ontario and all that.
Yeah.
I was really into him. And then when I became a teenager, just like every other teenager in 2005, I was a huge fan of Louis.
Oh, Louis. Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
said Dane.
Nah.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say Pam Anderson.
What?
That's who I was into as a teenager. Thought she was
Hey,
so funny.
He's not a comedian.
I'd go in the bathroom and laugh and laugh.
to Pam Anderson?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, she did have a hit show that came on after Mad TV.
Sure did.
VIP. Remember VIP?
Oh yeah,
Hell
VIP.
yeah.
That she had Barbed Wire, the movie. Remember the movie
Oh
Barbed Wire?
yeah. I mean,
Then
the lady, she just made hits.
she had that Stan Lee cartoon.
Oh yeah. She was a hit maker.
He
All
did.
right.
Anybody else, Andrew?
We
No,
got
just
Louis and
Carrie and
Jim
Louis.
Carrey.
And Eddie, I loved Eddie Murphy. Obviously, Eddie Murphy Raw. I used to watch that special a lot.
Oh yeah, that was
Really?
good stuff.
Yeah.
A
Hell yeah.
Murphy man. All right. All right, let's see here. So we got Jim Carrey, Louis. I'm gonna throw Tony on there too.
Yeah, he was my earliest influence.
Yeah, we'll throw
I
a
hope one day
henchman
I can do Kill Tony and he's my favorite comedian.
as a wee boy.
Yeah.
Let's see. You don't like money as much as you should. That bummed me out.
All right, dude.
Let's see. Your
Careful.
Ukraine problem. All right. You're a house cat of a man. I like that you took down the textbook industry.
Come
Mhm.
down,
So that
baby.
was good. I'm gonna give you a solid 7 out of 10, Andrew.
Thank you.
Pretty great.
A solid 10. You're over a 5. Where can people find you? What do
They
you want
can,
people to look up?
you can find me on Instagram at instaginsberg, Ginsberg, or at andrewginsberg.com.
Oh, you got a .com.
I'm a website, baby. Yeah,
Wow.
find me at andrewginsberg.com.
Nice.
Excellent. And Tim, what are you looking up where you're gonna be? Anywhere?
I have one date.
Holy smokes, we got a date coming in.
You can find me December 23rd
Uh-huh.
at the White Rabbit Cabaret for the Home for the Holidays show in Indianapolis, Indiana, where
Whoa.
if there are no other comedians with credits, I will be going last. So if anyone shows up with any kind of a credit, they will be on before me.
Oh, well, that's great. And I'm at Jeffrey Sheen.
Oh,
What?
and follow me at hot_comic69 and listen to the Great Hank podcast.
Oh, there you go. Great job. All right, that is it. Thanks everyone for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.